LPBW's Matt Roloff shows off wild hair after 2-month social media break. Lovin' my best life. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. New year, new Matt? Little people. Big world star Matt Roloff returned to Instagram after a 2-month social media break to seemingly debut some wild new hair. The tall personality, 63, took to the social media platform on Tuesday, January 7, to share a shirtless close-up photo of himself in the ocean with a beach and palm trees in the background. Matt's previously short gray locks appeared to be grown out to shoulder length and styled in luxurious waves. However, he had a glow around his head, hinting that the hair was edited or AI generated. Lovin' my best life. Ha! Matt wrote over the snap. In the caption, he added, "Livin' and lovin' life." Fans in the comments were confused about Matt's new look and questioned whether or not it was really his hair. "Is that really your hair or a meme?" One fan asked, while another wrote, "Is it a wog? Saving money on haircuts?" A third user asked, "Is Cody Brown your brother?" Another person joked, referring to a fellow TLC star of Sister Wives fame. Cody, 55, famously has shoulder-length tight curls. Other fans compared him to British singer Rod Stewart, while one person said he looked like Albert Einstein. Matt's last Instagram post was shared in November 2024 and showed the reality star spending time at another beach spot overlooking a body of water with a boat floating in the background. He wore an orange t-shirt and a hat with his usual short hair underneath, further hinting that the longer locks were fake. Hanging out at the $1 bar in the British Virgin Islands. He captioned the photo. Matt's trip to the Caribbean comes after his family's Talk series was cancelled after 25 seasons. Though the network has yet to make an official announcement that the show will not return, a source exclusively confirmed to In Touch in November 2024 that it was over and that the Roloffs felt a huge sense of relief. Matt Roloff was the only one that wanted to come back for another season. Everyone else was done a long time ago, the insider said. They're happy to have the show behind them, but they're still dealing with the scars of years on camera. Everyone knows who they are now. Everywhere they go, people recognize them, and it can feel weird. Through the years, Matt and ex-wife Amy Roloff's 4 children, Jeremy Roloff, Zach Roloff, Molly Roloff, and Jacob Roloff, stopped appearing on LPBW. Zach, 34, and wife Tori Roloff were the last to announce in February 2024 that they were leaving after season 25. The show brought fame and money, but it also meant that every piece of family drama played out for the world, from Matt and Amy's divorce to the tensions with their kids. The source continued. When Zach and Jeremy clashed with Matt over buying part of the family farm, that put a huge wedge between them that still doesn't seem even close to being resolved. They're all trying to get back to normal life, but it's not easy. There are still a lot of family rifts and Matt, who got engaged to girlfriend Karen Chandler in 2023 after 6 years together, admitted in a Facebook post in April 2024 that he felt very content and satisfied with Ulpo's run and the journey we shared with you all. He later added, "You never know what the future may bring, so if you are me, and apparently Tulk too, I hate saying goodbye. Only see ya later." Little people. Big world's Matt Roloff relists family's farm for sale with drastic price change. Third time's the charm. Little people. Big world star Matt Roloff has listed his family's farm for sale again. Roloff Farm, and the original farmhouse, has been a monumental part of my life for over 30 years. Roloff, 63, told People in an interview published on Monday, April 28. This legacy property was shared with millions of you around the world through Little People, Big World. It holds some of the most magical memories and will forever live deep in my heart. The reality to personality has listed 16 acres of the 109-acre property, including the 5,373 square foot farmhouse, on the market for $2,895,000 with the real brokerage, according to the publication. Score big savings on furniture, home essentials, kitchenware, patio sets, and tech. You've been keeping up with Roloff's real estate journey. You may notice that this price tag is drastically lower than the first and second times he listed the property for sale. In May 2022, Roloff put the same 16 acres and the main house in Helvetia, Oregon, up for sale for $4 million. 5 months later, he took the farm off the market and decided to turn the main house into a rental property. Come August 2023, Roloff put the house back on the market for $3,395,000. Ultimately, the father of 4, who shares kids Jeremy, Zachary, Molly, and Jacob with ex-wife Amy Roloff, had hoped the property would stay in the family. Yes, I had truly hoped that the entire farm would remain in the family forever, but life happened. And that was not meant to be. Roloff told People, "My kids each have their own wonderful lives, some with their own farms, projects, and their own individual dreams, which I honor and am so proud of." Although he hasn't had any luck selling in the past, Roloff has high hopes. "This property isn't just a home. It's a launchpad for big dreams," he gushed. "There's a kind of magic here." Big Changle Little People star Matt Roloff's fans ask, "Is that really you?" As he returns to social media with shocking new look. The Roloff patriarch, 63, was almost unrecognizable as he returned to social media following a 2-month break. Matt is currently staying in the British Virgin Islands. Has decided to give up on going to the barber. Instead, he has told fans he is living life to the full as he embraces time away from TV cameras and his farm with a new head of hair to boot. In a new snap posted to Instagram, Matt can be seen relaxing on the beach and smiling. He captioned the picture, "Lovin' my best life, ha." Fans have been quick to comment on Matt's new appearance, with one even comparing him to British rock star Rod Stewart. The follower commented, "See a little Rod Stewart in this pic. Lol. Enjoy Matt." Agreeing. Another added, "Same here." A third said, "Kinda looks like Rod Stewart." Someone else, meanwhile, quipped, "Saving money on haircuts." Another of Matt's followers even posted, "Dang Matt, looks like you've turned kippy on us. Good for you, my friend. Far out man, grooving, boss, enjoy your life." He had jetted there after wrapping up the pumpkin season at the Roloff family's large farm. His trip came after the Sun revealed that Little People, Big World had been officially canceled after 25 seasons. The talk show had first aired in March 2006 and chronicled the struggles and successes of the Roloff family. Months earlier, Matt had spoken about the prospect of the reality show coming to an end after failing to receive a call from network executives. He told Entertainment Tonight in May, "I feel very secure in what we've put on air. So the idea of not doing any more TV at all sounds fine by me. 400 episodes or something. You kind of feel like you've done it all. So if there comes a circumstance where we feel like we need to share more, if the opportunity comes up, maybe." Reflecting on the opportunity as his children and grandchildren grew up on screen, he went on, "I'm just thinking about what a journey. Our family, we love each other. There's been ups and downs as you can imagine, but I think, all in all, I think we've accomplished some good things." Matt started the show with his now ex-wife Amy Roloff, who he divorced from in 2016. The show has documented much family drama over the past 2 decades, with his son Jacob quitting years ago, while Audrey and Jeremy also stopped filming. Most recently, Matt's son Zach and wife Tori also exited the program after the fallout over the sale of Roloff Farms, when the deal with his father fell through. Zach's relationship with his father is still said to be rocky, and he moved to Washington in 2021 with the couple's children, Jackson, 6, Lela, 4, and Josiah, 2. In the final episode, Zach said of his dad, "That ship's all sailed. There's not much of a relationship. It's just doing our own thing. Time might even it out, but everything will be healed. It'll just be different." Sources say Matt was the last person still eager to film, as the members picked up huge paychecks. But his wife-to-be, Karen Chandler, was ready for it to end. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff selling family farm again with major price change. Little People, Big World alum Matt Roloff has listed his family's famous farmhouse for sale once again, this time with a major price cut. The former talk star, 63, is listing 16 acres of his 109-acre Helvetia, or property, including a 5,373 square foot farmhouse, for $2,895,000, with the real brokerage, as first reported by People. See the listing here. Roloff Farm, and the original farmhouse, has been a monumental part of my life for over 30 years. The reality personality told the outlet in a statement. This legacy property was shared with millions of you around the world through Little People Big World. It holds some of the most magical memories and will forever live deep in my heart. Yes, I had truly hoped that the entire farm would remain in the family forever. But life happened, and that was not meant to be, added Matt, who is dad to twins Jeremy Roloff and Zach Roloff, 34, daughter Molly Roloff, 31, and son Jacob Roloff, 28, with ex-wife Amy Roloff. My kids each have their own wonderful lives, some with their own farms, projects, and their own individual dreams, which I honor and am so proud of. The family's 5-bedroom, 5.5-bathroom farmhouse is also decked out with a custom kitchen, home theater, 6-car garage, swimming pool, and spa. As I approach my 64th birthday, this old grandpa has learned that less is truly more, said Matt, who has been spending most of his time in Arizona with fiancée Karen Chandler since 2018. These days, I find joy in life's simpler blessings, spending time with my precious grandchildren, focusing on a new, exciting tea project, and soaking up the Arizona sunshine. The Roloff family's farm has been an issue of contention since Matt and Amy's 2016 divorce. In 2020, Amy, 62, sold her portion of the land to her ex-husband for $975,000. And while both Zach and Jeremy told their father they'd be interested in buying part of the farm, he put the land up for sale to the public in May 2022 for $4 million. In October 2022, Matt took the property off the market, announcing that the main home would now serve as a vacation rental. In August 2023, Matt put the property back on the market for $3,395,000, but he then took it back off the market for a second time in December 2023. Little People Big World's Matt Roloff lists family farm for sale for third time for $2.9 million. Little People Big World alum Matt Roloff listed his family farmhouse for sale again, in a third attempt to sell the property. The 5,373 square foot farmhouse on 16 acres in Helvetia, Oregon, is on the market at a price of $2,895,000, with the Tursek Real Estate Group. People was the first to report the listing on Monday, April 28. In addition to the 5-bedroom main residence, the property includes the 3,600 square foot Big Red Barn, as well as a one-of-a-kind western town, complete with a saloon, jail, post office, and general store, ideal for hosting events, building your brand, or simply indulging in a unique lifestyle, per the listing. Roloff Farm, and the original farmhouse, has been a monumental part of my life for over 30 years. Matt, 63, told People about relisting the property. This legacy property was shared with millions of you around the world through Little People Big World. It holds some of the most magical memories and will forever live deep in my heart. Yes, I had truly hoped that the entire farm would remain in the family forever. But life happened, and that was not meant to be. Matt explained about the property where he and his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, raised twins Jeremy Roloff and Zach Roloff, 34, daughter Molly Roloff, 31, and son Jacob Roloff, 28. He continued, "My kids each have their own wonderful lives, some with their own farms, projects, and their own individual dreams, which I honor and am so proud of." Following their divorce in 2016, Amy, 62, decided to sell her portion of the land to her ex in 2020 for $975,000. Zach and Jeremy had both expressed an interest in buying part of the farm, but Matt first put 16 acres and the main house up for sale to the public in May 2022 for $4 million. He announced that it was no longer for sale in October 2022, as Matt decided to turn the home into a vacation rental. Matt put the property back on the market for a second time in August 2023 for $3,395,000. After failing to attract a desirable bid, the reality star took the property off the market for a second time in December 2023. This property isn't just a home. It's a launchpad for big dreams. There's a kind of magic here, Matt told People about the farm. The moment you step on the farm, your senses tingle, your imagination soars, and your heart feels like you're home. We know the next owner will love it as much as we did, he added about whoever decided to purchase the property. The decision to try to sell the farm for a third time comes amid Matt sharing several proud posts about his family's longtime home. Matt Roloff reacts to positive message from Telk fan. Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler face a lot of criticism because of rumors they split